Oh, I have a couch.
You have couch. And also, you are live, my friend.
Oh, hi. Great. Well, that means I'm going to start playing this game. And by playing, I mean I'm going to show off this first cutscene that I included in the estimates, even though it's not actually part of the run yet. Because we need to set the stage, set the lore for what is Space Raiders.
Alright, I don't know anything about this nightmare. You were just like, hey, I need some rube from the audience to see this live for the first time, and unfortunately, I'm that guy.
Oh, looking at what's going on the screen right now, what does it look to be?
I like Starship Troopers.
Yeah, that's basically what they attempted to make this. This is a gritty reboot of Space Invaders that came out on the GameCube. We get introduced to the characters right here.
Wait, is this just EDF at home?
Yeah, basically. The voice acting, whenever we get to the voice acting, is almost as good as the first Resident Evil as well.
If the aliens see you pull out the grenade, they'll know something's up.
Yeah. So this is Naji. He's the first character that you can use. We will not play as him because he's terrible to play as. This is Ashley. She is another character that you can play as in this game. She is not as terrible as our friend Naji, but she's still pretty terrible, so we will not play as her. There's a reason why this game is called Justin Cutscene Percent, or at least this mode that we're playing in. Because, yeah, you don't want to play as anybody else other than Justin. So basically, the game sets the stage as to why everybody wants to defeat the aliens right from the start. Ashley, because her boyfriend has disappeared. Naji, because he's a policeman and all of his police friends have died. And the character that we're playing as is Justin, who's
Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, I really enjoyed that they're making sure that the motivations are very personal, and it's not just because, oh, you know, they're destroying the Earth.
Yeah, you know, that makes sense. So by the way, chat, if you are squeamish about potentially PG-13 images being on screen, after Naji contemplates the death of his comrades, we get such a scene. Why that needs to be in the game, I don't know. Again, pretty reboot of Space Invaders.
Look, they're trying to make the world seem gritty, dark, and dirty, but people are taking showers. That's not how this works. So much for good, clean fun around here.
And yeah, and Justin wakes up and he's like, oh wow.
They didn't need him or anything, they're just, you know, kind of there.
He's just kind of there. And he makes a face. You can tell he's been affected.
Hang on, I'm an empath, and I'm detecting that he might be distressed in some way.
Potentially. So yeah, Justin walks off into the sunset, ready to destroy the world, destroy all the monsters that have come and appeared. So we'll finally be able to actually start the run here. I just want to give a potential spoiler. Look at the high score table. It says you are the invader and we are the raiders. But yeah, story mode, Justin, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Is that just like the default scores, or
Those are the default scores. Those are the default scores.
Also, if you cut that intro, like, from the point where Jason wakes up, and then just throw, like, a Final Fight logo over the tail end of it, not having seen an alien, that'd be fantastic.
You leave me no choice.
Okay. For some reason, the game has decided to play quickly. Let me very quickly see if I can. Okay, no, it's back to normal speed now.
Like it was just running at like a higher speed than usual?
Yeah, and whenever I go back to playing, it's doing that. What in the world?
Oh, now we're really in some big bad Game-a-thon territory.
Yeah, dear lord, this is fun.
We check the Twitch feeds, we check the audio, we check the couch comm audio, right? The game launches, it run at double speed. Why it run at double speed?
You know, I'm just resetting the entire game, see if that fixes it. No, it's not. It's running at like
Oh no, has the emulator become unhinged?
I think
Are we
the
cracked?
I think the emulator's become a speed limit. Speed limit 100 normal speed. There we go. Yes. Yeah, no, the
Is that on a hotkey?
apparently, yep, I don't know. The cat sat on the keyboard. He might have hit a hotkey I did not know existed.
Game is speed running itself.
Okay, I have figured out what the hotkey is. It is it is that my okay. It is that my
Right.
Yeah. So
Every time the host talks, the game gets 5% faster.
okay, how did I get back to this is fun. Where on earth was the game speed again? Game speed.
I couldn't tell you.
There it is. Okay.
I am kind of into this idea of a run of something that just gets progressively more cursed as you go. Like, we've seen the shufflers, we've seen the randomizers, but, like, what about just the accelerator?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Every time Sonic gets a ring, the game goes faster.
Okay, now that should be good.
Alright, we've cleared hotkey conflicts.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do some violence.
Yeah.
Burning time.
So it's burning time. Yep. So this is the way that Justin gets through all the enemies. It is that he shoots them all down. Justin, the street thug that just went at these guys with a steel pipe earlier, out of nowhere not out of nowhere, because the final shot did show him pick up a gun, but now he is a master of this gun, and he has unlimited ammo. So it's time to go to town.
Unlimited ammo is maybe the most significant military technology that we've developed over time. Very impressed with that.
Yeah, very impressed. Well,
You don't
Justin...
even have to wear the headband anymore.
Justin will get a hold of some pretty advanced military technology throughout the run, and it will be incredible. So...
Like, longer pipe?
Not longer pipe.
No.
But anyway, so all of these enemies here are basically modernized templates of Space Invaders aliens. For better or for worse.
I wish I had, like, a side-by-side interpretation of, like, the old pixel Blanc guys and these.
So for the record, I have to mash throughout this entire game. It's not a fast mash, but you shoot a lot faster if you are mashing. It's one of those games.
Oh no. Your poor tendons.
This is why I do cutscene %.
Shake it out, shake it out.
And yeah, have a ton of grenades built up, thankfully. Which is this is great.
I would like to take 1 minute and say, hey everybody, we've been having a really good Big Bad Game-a-thon. It's been a really big, long Big Bad Game-a-thon. Have y'all stood up? Have y'all stretched? Have you had a glass of water? Have you stretched your wrists? Maybe consider doing any of those things. Check on your cookie clicker game.
Oh yeah, for the record, if you're wondering why the score and the health is like in the middle of the screen, that is not the standard position for that to appear in. I put it there because I like it there.
Wait, is it like a customizable thing?
Yeah, it is customizable where the high score and your health bar appears. I put it in the middle of the screen. Well, nearly the middle of the screen. That is not the default position. The default position is all that's down in the corner, and I don't like looking down at the corner.
I'm waiting for like the Twitch Plays integration where just like anybody can put that wherever they would like for a few bits. That would be incredible. Yo, Koyotic, you're doing it right.
Yeah. Yeah, the noises in this game are pretty excellent. It's excellent noises. We just gotta play as well as possible.
The fact that they still use the classic blaster noise for the aliens is really sucking me right out of it. Like, in the far-flung, gritty future alleyway of this murder apocalypse, just hearing, ew, no, that's not dangerous. So are those big eyeballs, or?
I guess. We're almost through this wave of enemies, thankfully. Well, through this wave of enemies. Every single time these enemies die, they explode, so we get to hear a lot of explosion sounds for a few seconds.
So we're getting a couple of questions. Like, this is just Space Invaders in 3D, but you were telling me a little bit ago that there was like a deeper story to it. Do you mind expanding on that?
Yeah, basically we'll get to see as we go through, but this was a failed reboot of the Space Invaders universe that they tried to turn into a thing. This was a PlayStation and GameCube release. And as a result, they really tried to get up the gritty world idea of this, because they did want to basically, Taito basically wanted to make Resident Evil 2.0, except make it a shooter.
Forget exploring a mansion, one alley.
Yeah, one alley.
This started out as a reboot of Hogan's Alley, actually, for the NES light gun game.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
Yeah, so here's the first boss. The fastest way to play this game is to die as often as possible in the boss fights. You can see that I've got 7 power-ups at the moment, the little blue dots below the health meter. Those are special attacks that do extra damage. Justin has unlimited continues if you play as him. And every single time you die, you get 3 new nades or 2 super shots. So, like, I basically want to use up all of them and then take a death.
So wait,
and then I get all of my powers back. Yeah, there's actual strategy. You want to die as often as possible at the boss fight so that you get a lot of weapons back. So that's the boss down.
Every morning, Jason wakes up and there's a new grenade in his vest. He does not know where they come from.
But what about the others?
Yeah, so just kind of casually ask, like, what about the other people? What's happened to them?
Look, you get knocked down, but you get up again. They're never gonna keep you down.
Do this?
So, can I just mention that the restaurant back there was named Beef Hamburgers?
Wait,
Hey, wake
there's
up.
something else back there. The something shop?
Guitar shop
Whoa!
and coffee shop.
Take it over
Larry's
the
coffee shop.
Is that Green's Burgers?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Stay away!
So basically,
Just no hesitation, huh, Jason? Just immediately shoot the alien-afflicted survivors.
yeah. Yeah, no, he's out for blood. This will become a common enemy throughout the rest of the game, are these zombified folks. They are some of the most annoying enemies in the game because if you haven't noticed, they're almost the same color as the background in this particular level.
I'm really enjoying the part where the zombies, seemingly without brains, have figured out that they can, like, rotate their bodies up to, like, 45 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, however, is a brick.
Yeah. So you mentioned that they can rotate, but Justin can do. So that was a 2-second clear time because there's a bunch of enemies there that, like, if you use a single grenade, they just all die.
That was genuinely rad.
Justin has one movement option though that we have not went over because it's entirely useless. It's meant to be a burst movement option of speed, but your running speed is generally faster than it. So, like, if you need to get out of an area real quickly, then it's quicker to run away. Oh, I got shrunk down tidy. This is great.
Ah, tiny Jason! Justin! Joyce! I could use their name, like, on the back of the jacket. I've already forgotten it, I'm sorry.
It's Justin. Justin.
Right.
Yeah, Justin.
Wait, the one that would go on to become a pop sensation? Same Justin?
Yeah, I think so. You didn't know that, you didn't know that Justin T was a street thug that saved the world?
I did not know that they were a master of future military technology.
Yeah. So did you see that wimpy little roll I did? That is your burst option to get out of danger. It's terrible. And yes, I did take a death because I wanted 3 grenades again. But yeah, that's your roll. It's slower than your run speed. There is no reason to. Now most of the enemies should be. Yeah, there we go. That wave is a bunch of invisible enemies, and they are quite annoying to deal with. And then these enemies are annoying to deal with because they can all get away from your shots. So, like, before this wave appears, I take a death and get 3 grenades and just use them.
I'm getting big, like, Napoleonic vibes from the way these aliens are fighting.
You know.
Just form up, big formations, listen to the drummer boy.
Yeah.
Get shot in the face like some hooligan who's not even doing war right.
And then, you know, the monkeys come in on cars.
Oh, excuse you, that's the cavalry.
Yeah, sounds about right. The only good thing about the roll is that for whatever reason your hitbox shifts while you do it, so like even though it's slower, if you have no other option, you can basically abuse the iframes of it.
I cannot be convinced that there are this many functioning cars in downtown New York.
Are we sure this is downtown New York and not knockoff Raccoon City? Or what city is Typing of the Dead set in? Yeah, so this particular area is annoying because the enemies can also hide behind the cars. You know, the cars are meant to give you cover, but the enemies just stay behind the cars as well, so you can't hit them.
See, Mike Hager would just throw the car.
Yeah. Also,
wait, what are you supposed to do now?
the roll is an attack, so thankfully I can, like, roll over enemies that, like, get down to my level.
Not like a cool kung fu kick or like the pipe that we saw in the... No, just like a little roll.
Yeah, just a little roll.
I love this game. I'm having such a time with this, oh my goodness.
It is a game. And yeah, we're almost to the boss fight. After like this area here, it will be a boss fight. So I wanted to have like really low health to like die as soon as like these guys are defeated. But the game decided to be nice to me and give me a health pickup.
Oh no.
So we'll get to see the boss that I have to fight actually a little bit.
They do not quit coming, do they?
No, this game, they basically throw way too many enemies at you at all times. They never stop.
Honestly, I could take more enemies at a time. Every time they do that, like, cutaway thing and we kind of lurch back over, I'm just like, oh, boss time? No.
No.
Consecutive normal enemies.
Yeah, these are long levels, as Chad has mentioned. Yeah, the levels in this game take a long time. There's like 6 levels in this game, and I've gotten under an hour, but like an hour 15 estimate to also include the cutscene we saw at the beginning. Yeah,
and the tech issues. We got a motor.
But here's our.
We want to crank the game speed back up to 200%.
Yeah, but here's the boss.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me!
Yeah, that's essentially it. Yeah, but, you know, I do want to, like... He's not hitting me? Like, I'm just standing in place.
Oh, he's shrinky-dinky, though.
Yeah, he did shrinky-dinky. But, like, I'm standing in place, boss. You can hit me. I want to take a death.
Oh, it's the Demogorgon. I watched Stranger Things. I did not watch Stranger Things.
There we go.
Violet, I asked the same question, and the reason is because we like it that way, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it that way. I've moved the high score menu to the middle of the screen. I like it that way. It is... because I like having... Because basically I can check how many grenades I have without having to look at the bottom of the screen this way. So I move it up to... I move everything to the center of the screen. It's goofy to see, but it honestly helps me play. So there we go, that's the second boss down.
Nice. Full health by the end, too.
Yeah. So cutscene time.
Darn. Anyone
He's
alive?
wearing a Space Invader's jacket. Is anyone alive? No, you kind of killed everyone.
Just slightly, Justin.
Justin.tv, you murderous psychopath.
How many are there?
Oh, the inside of the hair's not modeled.
No, it's not.
Why won't you die?
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. More camera angles up the hair, please.
Oh yeah, well,
These blobs look pretty good, though.
yeah, these blobs look good. Of course, they introduced them at the sewer level where the background's the same color as the blobs, but you know.
It's part of the challenge. You're camouflaged. Well, it's kind of a game design decision, I guess,
Yeah.
Violent underscore.
Yeah, because you can choose where the UI appears, except it's a process that like takes 10 minutes, and I also, honestly, I kind of forgot that I had set it up on this file that way, and it literally takes 10 minutes to change it. I'm not dealing with changing it.
I would, in fact, love to see somebody hack into the API and just, like, let chat dynamically reposition and resize that thing.
Yeah, like, because, like, to move the, so the game, to move the, UI position, you can move it anywhere on screen, but, you can only move it pixel by pixel. There's a menu that allows you to change where it is, and every single button press is a single pixel of movement of the UI.
Oh no!
So like,
it's not like a slider,
no,
or like a set of input fields. It's just like just nudging it around,
pixel by pixel. Every single hit of the D-pad is 1 pixel.
Well, at least the jank is not contained purely to the gameplay.
Yeah, that's because that's good. Yeah, it took me quite a long time to get the UI like this, and I genuinely do like the UI like this. Like, I was like wondering how far you could push it, and then like after I like tried it, it's like, wow, I actually like the UI at this spot, and it took me forever to get it in the spot, so I'm not changing it.
Considering the enemies all look exactly the same color as the background, it's not like you're missing much either.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got a bunch of enemies behind stuff that I don't want to deal with, so like, yeah, we'll just use up like all the grenades we've got.
You can tell that Justin.tv here is an amateur because he doesn't hide the grenades behind him before he throws them. We saw correct military procedure on that in the opening cutscene.
Well, Naji is the military guy. If you want to discuss why we play as Justin and not either Naji or Ashley, Naji has an incredibly slow rate of fire, even though his hits do like twice as much damage as Justin's. His rate of fire is approximately 4 times slower than Justin's. It's not a good trade-off.
It's just like throwing hands or what?
Yeah, it's incredibly slow. It is a gun, but it's like a gun that like reloads after every single shot. It's got like little animation of that. And then Ashley, the other character, she has.
I'm still caught up on this like colonial musket. You fire, and then you gotta put a little bit of powder into the priming chamber, and you pull back the hammer, then you insert a small length of fuse. Then you have to dump the rest of the powder into the front end, and most people just put the wadding in there. You just drive down the driving rod, and you tamp it in place, and then you roll your ball into place, and you tamp that in place too. Careful not to cause any sparks, otherwise and the aliens are upon us.
Mm-hmm. And then Ashley has like much faster rate of fire than Justin has, but her damage per shot is so low that the enemies do not have any stun whenever they get hit.
Oof. So no stun lock, just pure DPS race on everything?
Yes. So yeah, we don't want to play as either of them. Like, Justin is the only character that like makes sense to play as. And like after this wave, then it's going to be boss time. So yeah, I take a death so that I'll have a bunch of grenades to start the boss fight.
Wait, the mirror match isn't the boss fight?
No, it's not the boss fight.
Oh, the boss is going to be really cool then, I'm sure.
Potentially.
This does not fill me with hope.
I'm just going to use a grenade on him. He's rolling too much.
Yeah, he hit you with a softball earlier.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh no, you took the health back.
But here we go. Here's the boss.
Oh, it's slime but larger.
Yes.
Wait, didn't I see you in Sonic Adventure?
He slowly comes down screen and like does a bunch of damage to us. So thankfully, like, we can like basically hit him slowly but surely. For for being a giant slime, he's an incredible, just HP sponge, so this boss fight is one of the more annoying ones in the game. Fortunately, we don't have to refight him.
Oh, is there a boss rush later?
Yes.
Oh, God. I'm excited for that, and I really hope that Phantom Justin is in there. I'm gonna be looking for you, Phantom Justin.
There we go, we take a death. And I can, like...
Play ball!
Play ball. There we go.
Oh, wait, no, this is like playing Crescent. Oh, no, he does an Andross!
And Andross form dies in a single grenade.
Oh. Well, there's a word for it when something's not exceptionally climactic. And it's kind of a letdown. I don't know what it is, but it applies here.
Yeah.
Hey! Anyone there?
Get to see more of Justin's wonderful hair.
Man, everyone is dead.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Like bogus, bro!
So
I'm sorry,
the open shot, the open mouth shot is pretty good.
Yeah! That's some, like, Titus laughing level cutscene right there.
Oh, by the way, those enemies can go invisible, so, like, having your grenade to just, like, destroy them all before they go invisible is incredible. It is one of the most annoying phases you can imagine. But it's like, oh, we've got a single grenade. Cool. Goodbye.
No one can shoot us if we're invisible. Oh no, they shot everywhere! All of our future technology, but we could not foresee the might of bombs. Honestly, I feel like we should demote Justin down to pipe. Like, I know he's doing a great job with the gun here, but he's not earning it.
Oh, and now I've got the invisible power-up, so the enemies can no longer hit me.
Now, do they just, like, stop shooting, or...?
They did stop shooting because there were only two on screen, and they decided to go on opposite ends of the screen.
We're on strike.
You know, it's probably smart to do that. Oh.
Alien Invaders Union.
Oh, and I
We're
got
on break. It's the rules. My granddad didn't get shot by a space Pinkerton just so that you could make me work through my lunch break.
So we get the reappearance of zombies, except now they have multi-phases of health. So whenever they die now, they just turn into legs, which move much faster and are much more annoying to deal with. So, like, I just, you know, try to use grenades to, like, get rid of the legs. And
I am in love with the enemy design.
Yeah, and I did want to take a death there, but again, the game just like, oh wow, you're almost out of health. Here's a health pickup.
Alien crabs? Plenty scary. Alien ogre guys? I give them a big shield. Zombies? What if we just promote them to legs, huh? Now, get them. Oh, they still shoot, too.
Yeah, they still shoot.
Like, their behavior has not changed.
Nope.
What? Why would the legs kick you when they could shoot lasers?
So, like, this is where I wanted a grenade, but like the game kept giving me health pickups. Because these enemies in this phase right here have incredibly low health, but there's a ton of them, so like a grenade obviously clears out this phase incredibly quickly. But instead I have to actually physically track every single one down now.
These enemies look like Porygon.
That's probably, yeah. You know, considering the enemy design we've seen so far, I wouldn't be surprised if that was like genuine inspiration.
I know that it's completely unrelated, but I do get big Ben 10 vibes from this.
Like, yeah, I'm not going to argue that.
All I'm saying is, yeah, I'd probably buy the action figure.
Oh great! I get the I get super shot speed now. That's the health pick. That's the pickup it gave me instead of giving me another health pickup. It is entirely though the fact that the game like makes you wait after every single wave that just like takes you out of the moment.
Yeah, like, I guess it should be a little bit of a breather, but I just kind of get deflated by the whole affair.
There we go. Legs
Or
down.
to put it in Justin speak, whoa!
Yeah, now these guys just put up a shield and then run towards us finally. So it's like, just wait for them to drop the shield and let go. So anyway, there's this giant enemy crab.
Giant enemy crab.
And if you flip him over on his back, you find the weak point.
Crab battle. Crab battle.
I don't... I don't know if everybody could hear that, but Justin very faintly says, "Whoa, what the..." Whatever the crap is. It's like, at such a low level, you can, like, barely hear it.
But how does it taste?
Oof.
No, that's an awesome attack to get hit by because it does massive damage to me.
I am genuinely impressed that one of these aliens has finally just decided to punch Justin in the mouth.
The first boss would have done that as well, but we beat him too quickly.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, are you telling me that the heaping bulk of big boss characters have gotten to where they are through physical abuse?
Maybe. Database.
I'm not so sure that these alien invaders are the good guy.
Maybe not. So even though like he was no longer visibly taking damage, he takes damage in his transformation, so you can keep shooting him. I think they forgot to program like, oh, he should be invincible during the transformation.
I'm so glad that they didn't, though. Like, this is one magical girl that I do not want to just sit through the transformation sequence of.
So I see chat talking about, are we the baddies? That will actually come up later in the run.
I mean, it was pretty heavily forecasted by the high score table.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that boss finally down.
Now I'm angry.
Wait, is this Justin?
Yes, this is Justin. He knows how to fly fighter jets. Who knew?
Thank you, Justin, for your service to this country.
I'll destroy this thing from the inside. Okay, let's go!
I feel like I've seen this particular level set in Neo Contra. Oh no, they put the bumpers up.
Yeah.
People are gonna think that we're squares.
So these are a bunch of enemies that can go invisible. Use the leftover grenade from the boss fight to just like... And then we get to deal with monkeys that hide behind barriers.
I am genuinely loving that the solution to invisibility is just throw a bomb.
Again, this is why I like taking deaths in this game. It is such a good... it's such a good thing to do. Like, death is awesome because you get 3 grenades per death. And unlimited continues.
Mortuary assistant of the morgue. Alright, well, let's take a look at this guy. What the grenades? Why are the pockets always full of grenades? What's happening here?
Yeah, so like basically, yeah, the speedrun is quite legitimate. You want to be low health all the time so you can take a death quickly to like the bad waves of enemies that take forever to just like die and instantly have grenades for them. And then the boss fights again just die as soon as the boss fight starts so you get more grenades.
I unironically do really enjoy like a good fail forward mechanic.
This phase isn't too bad, so I want these grenades for later. But, like, yeah, I've got them now. Because, like, this particular wave could do massive amounts of damage. So... there we go. Now we can take care of this guy that slowly runs forward to us. Yeah, there's infinite lives.
May be awesome, but don't try it at home. Please. Leave it to trained professionals like Justin.tv.
Yeah, so that was a really terrible phase. 5 seconds. This was also a terrible phase. A little bit longer than 5 seconds, but much quicker than it could be. Because, again, grenades. Because grenades hit everything no matter where it is on screen. There will be levels later where there is no ground and the grenades still hit enemies that are flying in the air.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, the only repercussion is that it deletes your high score. So, like, we're not going for a high score run, we're going for a speed run, so yeah.
Oh, it's shmup rules.
Uh-huh.
I really like the implication that the grenades damage everything in the area. I just choose to believe that Justin has no eyebrows now. Like, somewhere around grenade 14, it's gone. No remnants.
This is making... You say that about eyebrows is making me remember a story about my father that he told us about his youth. So my dad is of an older generation. He was a good bit older whenever I was born already. So he was an old coal miner from Appalachia and grew up on a farm without any supervision ever. And one of his stories I remember him telling us whenever we were kids was him saying to my brother and I that he accidentally set off explosive once and closed his eyes just in time, and then whenever he opened his eyes he said he felt his face and realized his eyebrows were crunchy.
Ooh.
That was the exact words that he said.
I have seen that happen to a neighbor. So I also grew up rural with very limited parental supervision some of the time. And we decided to have a bonfire. A storm had come through and a whole bunch of sticks were knocked down. And one of the bigger kids was just like, oh yeah, no, I know where my dad keeps a gallon of gasoline. Let me tell you, you light the fire after you pour the gas.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it runs back up, the thing explodes, and your friend doesn't have eyebrows no more.
But my cat has gotten on the desk and is happily got his tail in my face.
Please ensure that your cat retains its eyebrows at all times.
One thing chaos is a... Okay, it's not he's stuck his face in my water now. He's drinking the cup of water that I had sitting for me in case I needed something during my run.
No respect.
He is now attempting to jump up on top of a bookshelf. He's eyeing if he can make it. He probably could.
If the run goes down, y'all know what happened.
Yeah, so here's the fourth boss. He has multiple phases, including invisibility phases. What do you guess is going to be the solution for whenever the boss goes invisible?
Are we going to coax them out with some nice biscuits?
No, not quite.
Oh. Challenge them to a spirited game of Mahjong.
That would probably be the more civilized method of dealing with things, but no, it's not going to be that either. Well, he did. He made it up. He is sitting in a hole in my bookshelf now, and it is quite the jump he made from the floor up there. It's like taller than my head.
Are we gonna take him to win this? Big alien guy, you don't get a Frosty unless you get in the Suburban.
So that's like, we're already through 2 of his 3 phases now. This is where he will begin to turn invisible, so like, and just teleport around, so like, this is where I'm going to start needing to take some damage to make sure to like, take a loss and get a bunch of health back. And grenades.
I have a continuity question here.
Yes.
So we're going down.
Yes.
Into the Earth. The aliens came from space?
No, this is aboard their spaceship. They're still in space. They're in the atmosphere, so the spaceship is just apparently several hundred floors.
Okay, so we did an Independence Day earlier.
Yeah, we did an Independence Day.
Okay. I was having a minute because I was like, wait, if we are plunging deep, deep into the Earth's crust, how did the aliens get into the deep, deep part of the Earth's crust? But they didn't. That was fictitious.
What
a lie.
Is this place?
So this is the best cutscene. I'll just let it play.
What? That's my voice.
It's not your voice, Justin.
That is not your voice.
Invader? Invader? You are the invader. You invaded my world. What do you mean, my world?
Is Justin doing a no you?
My friends were here.
They're both doing a no you.
Friends?
Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man, but they're all gross aliens.
What do you mean by friends? Is it part of your invasion? Shut up! We're not invading! The signals that come from this place, radio signals, electrical waves,
It's invading our space. We must stop this invasion.
What are you saying?
I hate
Turn
your
that
voice.
music down.
I hate your looks. I hate your heart. You are nothing to me.
I like the cut of this guy's jib.
Shut up! What I want is to kill you, all of you!
Kill all, kill all, kill all, kill all, kill all, kill all, kill all.
Yeah, so that's going to be the final boss. He will make a reappearance.
Oh, he's not just gonna, like, disappear forever.
But I just absolutely love that line. I hate your voice, I hate your looks, I hate your heart. He does not mess around. He goes to the...
Especially coming from, like, this super Melvin computer voice.
Yeah, like, he does not mess around.
Yeah, no. I was expecting, like, a get in the locker.
So the cat has now currently knocked over a Super Mario figure I had on the bookshelf, and he's running all over the house, batting it around, so...
Organisms today with their loud hip-hop signals. I pay 30 billion quatlus in rent. For what?
So can I just say that the best power-up in this game that I've gotten twice in a row now, thankfully, is Second Justin.
Oh, Double Dragon?
Yeah. So, like, these particular waves have went way quicker than they should, thanks to that.
Are we close to PB?
I think we're considerably ahead, thanks to that. And my PB is world record because, like, nobody else runs this game for whatever reason.
Why? Also, we just got triple Double Dragon.
Yeah, like, normally I have to, like, farm a bunch of grenades for these waves because they take so long with how much health the big guys have, but yeah, thanks to, like, just Double Justin, instead of, like, taking deaths and farming for grenades, we were just able to, like, shoot them normally without taking deaths, which is faster. But it's very random if you can do that, so... yeah, that, like, puts us incredible time.
I wonder if there's any way to manipulate the luck.
As far as I know, no. I would love it if it was possible. Do not give me a health pickup. Okay. Whoa, it gave me another Second Justin.
Dang!
And, like, Justin never misses, so, like, while this guy's going all over the screen slowly, Second Justin was nailing him.
I do enjoy that the mindless Phantom Justin also has figured out how to turn in place.
Yeah. Just the real Justin does not know how to.
You just gotta get up, do a fist pump, and you're good to go.
There we go. There he is.
I feel like there's a life lesson that we can take from Justin here, right? Like, if life gets you down, if aliens have kicked in your planet's door and they beat you up and you get knocked down, you just get right back up again. If you've been shot in the face by one too many lasers and you just feel like you can't take it anymore, you just get right back up again. Find 3 grenades in your pocket. Give them hell. So you were mentioning earlier that one of the characters does not get any, like, hit stun?
Yes. You could... you saw right there why that would be incredibly annoying to deal with. So this is the part of the game where it gives us a ton of power-ups for a single phase. This phase is only UFOs, so like it gives us a ton of power-ups, and then as soon as all the UFOs disappear, like all your power-ups you just picked up disappear because you go on to the next wave.
Why?
But thankfully we got a ton of grenades. So,
Oh wait, boss fight?
yeah, so it's now boss refight time, and then after boss refights, it's final boss. So yeah, we just basically get to wail on the first boss here with a bunch of weapons to hopefully take him out pretty quickly. That's phase 1 of the boss already down. So now his attack pattern changes. The unfortunate thing is after every boss refight, it fills your health back up perfectly, so I don't know if I'll be able to take a death to, like, finish him out. We shall see.
I believe in you. If anyone can get creamed by aliens, it's Justin.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's first boss refight down. And now onto the second boss fight. So you've mentioned that additional Justin clone is much quicker thanks to the fact that he can, like, turn in place. Believe it or not, the last boss fight of the game is by far the easiest part of the game. And take a wild guess as to why.
Lots of shadow clones?
It gives us the ability to turn in place.
Justin graduates murder school!
So, like, these boss fights are, like, just, here we go, we get the same guy again. We get the same fight, and then, like, out of nowhere, we can, like, turn, and it's incredible. And it lasts, like, a minute, because you can turn in place. I actually have a working theory that the original build of this game let you run forward and backward, because there are a lot of attacks, especially this boss, that would be trivial to dodge if you could move forward.
I wonder why they would have pulled that out.
Who knows? But yeah, you know, we've just taken like 2 deaths to him. And see, like, that attack right there, how trivial would it be to just move forward just a tad? Oh, and there's one other thing I have not mentioned about all of this that I probably should have mentioned earlier. This game actually requires, like, the best GameCube controller possible that you can get your hands on.
The chainsaw?
Well, as in, like, Super Smash Bros. Melee player definition of good GameCube controller, because there is a walk.
The Dragon Quest slide.
Yeah, there's a walk speed and there's a run speed. If you are not at like 95 out of 100, you will walk. So if you have any wear and tear on your GameCube controller, you will no longer be able to run in this game.
Killed by the dead zone.
If you have any dead zone at all, you need to reach 95 out of 100 to be able to run.
That's awful.
So, like, yeah, I've gotten a new controller just specifically for this. And, like, also... Well, let's be honest, playing it emulated is the best way to play this game, because then you could just, like, erase the dead zone in the emulator settings, so you always run.
Yeah, I'm always happy when something gives me more knobs to twiddle and fiddle with, because chances are pretty good eventually I'm going to need them.
Mm-hmm.
Poor crab, we kind of blew his whole head off. Again.
Again.
Do you think this is same crab, different crab?
I'm going to guess that he's probably different crab now.
Different crab?
Yeah. But thankfully, you know, that electric attack does, like, an insane amount of damage. So you know what that means.
Just have a relaxing lie down and find 3 grenades in your pocket. As is tradition.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how you're supposed to dodge the barrage of pink lasers.
But yeah, that's crap lost out. So yeah, now we're on to the final 2 boss fights, which, honestly, with current time, if it goes well, could be world record.
It's go time.
Yep, it's go time. Because world record is 57:03.
Dang. We'll have to run back and do the frame count, but like, yeah.
Yeah, thankfully, this boss here, there's 2 phases. After we defeat this guy, the final phase appears of the guy that we had the wonderful conversation with earlier.
I am going to be so chuffed if the world record has my inane banter over the top of it.
Oh no, I'm going to be so happy if that happens.
I signed up for this not knowing what it was.
Yeah, because basically by the time I submitted this game and whenever I first discovered it to the time that I started practicing it more and actually routing out where's the best place to take game overs, time has dropped considerably. The 1 hour 15 used to, whenever I first submitted this to BBG, was pretty close to like a reasonable estimate. But that was me not having routed out, what happens if I like take purposeful deaths? So now, like, time is just much lower.
So it's like, what, this guy and then one more guy?
Yeah, it's this guy and then one more guy.
I wonder who the last guy could be.
But like,
Come on, give us double Justins.
come on. I don't think it's going to be world record at this point. But a sub-hour, easy.
That's alright. I'm just happy to see all of the aliens die.
Yeah, 228 boss fight. You can get like a 2-minute. Final boss takes like a minute.
See, this is the part where your brother, Boston, in the blue jacket, fights you.
See, but yeah, now Justin, instead of like running just from side to side, he's running in a circle, so all of your shots hit now, no matter where you are. Which...
Thanks.
which actually has a unintentional side effect here, in that every single shot that you hit without taking any damage increases in power. So you can get over 100 shots without taking any damage. And then, like, out of nowhere, your damage output is insanely high, and you can actually... And that power-up only happens if you do not miss a shot.
Oh, does that also stack for the person with, like, massive rapid fire?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're telling me this game's got mad tech in it?
Yeah. So, like, if you could, like, a task of this game, if you, which there is a task of this game, if you make sure that every single shot you take hits an enemy, your damage output gets so increased that, it's just kind of ridiculous.
It kind of gives me Gradius vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where you just kind of like snowball forward in power and the game is just fully anticipating that you do so.
Something really didn't think about here, like, what will happen if we let them get insanely powerful. So instead, it turns out that final boss can just kind of be, like, shredded.
Honestly, I'm into that. I am, and I'm sorry to say this, chat, a casual. I like it when the final boss is kind of a pushover.
It's just tons of mashing, though. That's the only sad thing. There's just so much mashing.
Yeah, your poor hand. How are you holding up?
I'm doing alright. Here we go. This is the final part. So yeah, sub-hour will be easy. Because, like, he puts up these shields. You can, like, hit the shield without issue. And then... we could just kind of take him out. Yep, that is time. Whatever his final death animation goes. Yep, that's time. 59:55.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. And yes, I do take, like, multiple day breaks between runs usually.
Yeah, I can't help but think that this is one that I would like to run with a turbo button.
Yeah.
Justin, that's the sky. That's the sky. There's no aliens.
And then just, you know, we pan into everything coming back down to Earth. Slowly but surely.
So, is there like a true ending to this?
No.
Aww.
It was probably setting up for a sequel. The other character cutscenes are all pretty good, but Justin's the only one that gets super angry without reason. Like, Naji is just like, I will fight for the honor of my fallen comrades, and it's super boring. Ashley is just like, where's my boyfriend? Where has he gone? Justin is just angy. Edgy. It's beautiful.
Big Angie. No talk, me Angie now. Shoot Sky. Blam blam. Alright, are you resolved on this one? I can just ask you instead of pinging Snapchat.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. This has been Space Raiders. I keep wanting to say Invaders. With Justin. We're gonna go to a quick with Justin.
With
It is
Justin.
5 in the morning.
Yeah.
With CosmykTheDolfyn. We're going to be going to a quick hold screen, but we got more big bad games for you for like a whole day, so stick around, hang out.